If everyone has learned the hook shot course, or if you are learning the hook shot on your own, you need to understand two key points. The first key point is a forehand hook spin. The serve should be a bit higher. The net is slightly higher. This forehand hook spin is the first key point. But why is that? It's because the forehand is short. It's inherently difficult to receive. The opponent finds it very challenging to handle. The forehand itself comes over, and the ball curves to the right. The point of the flick is very likely to go out of bounds. It brushes to the right, because it's a reverse spin soft serve, the first golden point. So I also mentioned this in the course. You shouldn't practice other positions. Just focus on the forehand topspin initially. After a few days, when this becomes second nature, allow it to receive a bit. You see, the short flick topspin. This is the first key point. The second key point, can anyone guess what it is? The second golden point, can anyone guess where it is? Why isn't it in the center position? You see, when we usually apply left spin, doesn't the ball drift to the left after it lands? So you can't open up, right? It's easy to get stuck. But the ball from a hook serve goes to the right. When the ball is just right and can't be played to the side, this is the ideal hitting point. So serving with a hook to the middle position is a very dangerous line, because it drifts to the right, and you don't need to move your body. No need to rotate your body or move your feet. Now, if the ball drifts to the left, just think about it, a left spin ball is confined. It no longer has a hitting position. So the key point for a backhand serve is definitely not in the center position. The key point for a backhand serve is at the long side of the backhand baseline. Why is it easier to receive from the side? It's because the backhand serve has right side spin, which affects the racket path. It has clockwise spin. This is a hooking serve with long side spin. Backhand long side spin. This ball is extremely difficult to receive because it curves to the right after bouncing, but we often pull the racket head forward and to the right, swinging towards the front right. So when it curves to the right, if we can't find the correct hitting point, because it drifts to the right, it can easily hit the hand. First, practice the backhand from the baseline, the side spin on the backhand from the baseline. I also mentioned this in the course. Then, for short balls, you need to practice first. You must first practice a short side spin. If you practice the side spin first, you might hesitate to push. That's because the side spin you generate is relatively low. The arc of your top spin will definitely be a bit higher. These are two key points. You can practice them diligently when executing a hook shot. You will definitely see improvement. Backhand long side, short side up. Come on, let's discuss. Let's have a match. Let's have a match. First, let me show you how to use a straight grip. Why is it difficult to execute a hook serve? It's because of the grip structure. The horizontal grip ultimately has its advantages. The straight grip can maintain its position when serving with left spin. But the horizontal grip cannot. The horizontal grip requires a change in grip technique. However, the straight grip is different. The penhold grip has an advantage when serving with left spin. But what about right spin? You see, with the normal grip structure, it can't hook around. However, the shakehand grip can be adjusted. So, it's easier to serve with a shakehand grip. Therefore, the penhold grip needs some adjustments. Look, we're going to serve a forehand short. Previously, we served with a hook side backspin. Look. Let's demonstrate a side spin. Now, let's demonstrate a topspin. This is a topspin. Let's draw a middle line baseline. To backspins. I hit the net too precisely with the shot. Now the backhand paddle. Why isn't the backhand effective? Let me explain to everyone. This straight grip during the serve. I mentioned in the lesson, your index finger must be extended. Do you see? If we usually serve like this, then I want to serve at this angle. With this grip, it can only generate a side spin. If we brush with a hooking motion, it won't create the sensation of a hooking topspin. So with a straight grip, you need to open your index finger. Look at this position to create space. See how I want to hook the ball? I can hook it in any way. This is largely related to your grip. Just like when we struggle with side spin on the backhand. You see, the inability to open up is related. So if you want to serve effectively, this position must leave some space. The index finger should be placed on the racket. And when applying force, the index finger should move and adjust. I explain this to everyone in the lesson. So for those using a shake hand grip, you must not serve with a hook like this. You need to open it up. Look, this position leaves space. Everyone can feel at ease. This is what I learned from my senior brother. My senior brother's forehand serve is really impressive. Also, there's Xiaohan's table tennis junior. He is also part of the Sichuan provincial national team. He uses a forehand grip as well. Then he explained this serve to me. He said the grip has to be different from our usual straight grip. Open up this part. It has the structure of a horizontal grip. It has a relatively larger friction surface, so the serve will have a bit more spin. Those who use the penhold grip can try the method I mentioned. You will definitely see some changes.
Read more about table tennis on my blog, PingSunday.com. Get free ebook and coaching advices. See you in the next video.